What's up, guys? Infante here, and this is going to be an entirely unscripted video, so sorry if I stutter and lose train of thought real quick. It's going to just be totally off the top of my head. And yeah, so this is just going to be a Anki tutorial slash how I do my RTK deck, because a lot of people I've had to explain it to. It's really hard to explain it through text, so this is going to be just the easiest way to tell you how to make a deck. So the first thing you need to do is download Anki, which I provided the download link for in the description below, along with any other links that I talk about. They're all going to be down there. And I'll probably have timestamps for specific things that you may want to know in the description below, such as how to sync this with your iOS version or Android version. I find it really useful, but we'll get into that later. Um, we're definitely just going to go straight into this. So after you download it and open it up, it's going to look like this, except you're not going to have an RTK deck here. You're going to have no decks because you don't have any decks, but you're going to learn how to make one right now. So you just got to click create deck down here, and you can name it literally anything. So, or obviously, I'm assuming you're going to be doing this for your RTK deck, but in the any chance you're doing it for anything else, you can just name it whatever you want. I highly suggest buying Remembering the Kanji by James W. Heisig. Obviously, it's the best way, but you don't need to purchase it. You can find almost all the resources for free online, but there are things that this book does include that the other resource doesn't really go into, such as radicals and just his overall thought process. But you can go ahead and buy it or not, I guess. So whatever, you name your deck whatever you want, RTK. You're just going to click on it and click add. So then you'll get this little pop-up of adding cards to your deck. You can obviously not do it that way. You can just add anyway. That's just how I do it, how I do my thing. So now you're looking through your book. You're going to your first kanji. You're going to write, how do you get the fucking kanji onto your card? Well, I provided the website down below, kanjikuhi.com, a very useful website because they have all of the RTK kanjis in order on this website. So what you do is you're going to go to that, you're going to make an account, and you're going to go ahead and click study. Well, not study. Yeah, you can click study, and then here you start with kanji number 1. Boom, first kanji. Here you're pulled up to the page with a kanji, the reading right here, the strokes, and just a bunch of other people's stories. You can make up your own. I usually just read a couple and then base my own story on theirs. Or if I see it and something just comes to my head right away, I just put my own thing. So you're going to want to go ahead and copy it. Easy there, copy that. You're going to go back to your RTK to where you add. What I do is once you minimize this, you can just click Alt Tab. Or not Alt Tab. Yeah, it is Alt Tab. What the hell? Whatever. So you're just going to open it up. I fucked up on my little... Oh, that's weird. Why it's not working. Whatever. So you're just going to open it up. And on the front side, I always write, and you should write the reading. So you're going to write 1. You're going to go ahead, tab, go ahead and paste the kanji. So one, again, these are all in order. So all of these are going to be in the same order as they appear in the RTK deck. You're going to go ahead and do that. And then on the bottom, you can write your little story for it. 1 is just a straight line. So I'm just going to write that. It's a terrible one probably, but it's the numbers are pretty easy, but you get the gist of it. So you're just going to write that. I usually just bold the keyword that the kanji is, and you're just going to go ahead and add them individually like that. However, the amount that you're going to add is just totally dependent on you. I like to add in sets that I know I'm going to do next. So I usually do 20 RTK cards a day. So I do my reps, and then I do my 20 cards after that, and then I study that. But you can like one of my friends adds them lessons at a time. He does lesson 1. He adds all the kanji for lesson 1, then does it that way. You could do it however way you want. The point is you just got to be doing your RTK decks, and you can't be forgetting your reps because the whole how this system works is an SRS. So they're pretty much just going to time you on the moment that you're going to forget it. There's just going to pop up the card, and you're just going to have to remember it. I'm just going to add that. And how it works is after you go and you make your thing, you click study now. And it's going to show you 1. And once you see this 1 here, you're going to open up your notebook and you're going to write down how the kanji looks. And I forgot how the kanji looks. So it's going to show me. I'm going to click show answer. 1 is a straight line. If you wrote that exactly, you're going to click good. If you were even a little bit off, I use again, personally, at least. So then if you see again, now there's 2 little cards here because it's going to show me twice. So boom, I got it this time. Show me answer again. Grid. So it's going to show me 1 day from now. Although if you find it easy, you can click this one. I almost never ever click the rightmost one because it puts an absurd amount of days. And unless it's a kanji that I like learned in class or something and I just already know it, I almost never click this. But obviously for like when I add the numbers, I did this like forever. Like you never want to see these kanji cards again. You're going to see it in 4 days, but it's not like tomorrow and then 2 days or 3 days, whatever the next one is. It just exponentially actually exponentially goes up. Sorry about that. So then, yeah, I mean, you just are gonna add cards. It's pretty simple. I mean, it kind of can get overwhelming, I guess. You're just gonna go back here again if you need to add cards. You see your regular deck. I still have to do my reps because I'm bad and I haven't done them yet. You're just gonna click here. You're gonna click add, and you're just gonna go ahead. Now you're gonna go to number 2. So now I just click the next, copy this, Control C because I'm lazy. You write 2 in the front. You spell it wrong on purpose, and then you just write your own story, etc. You add however many cards you're gonna do a day. So now to get onto the settings of how many cards you're going to do a day, this is actually pretty important, more than you'd think it is. So you're going to click here. You're going to go to options. I have this in English because if I had this in Japanese trying to explain this, I'd kill myself. So new cards per day. It's like, why is it defaulted here? That's going to go like art. This is how I have my RTK deck. I have 20 new cards a day. Although I'm going to say if your life is really busy, I have a pretty busy life, but I dedicate the 20 cards a day because it's like an hour of my day doing kanji, and I just want to get it over with 20 kanjis a day. I'll learn them in 3 months. If you have nothing going on in your life, I do recommend a higher number, because if you don't have school or work to deal with, you can easily squeeze in more cards per day. But if you have a busy life and you don't care enough to learn it in 3 months, you can easily move it down to 10. Another important part is maximum reviews per day. You're going to actually really want to move this up. At first I had it capped at 100, so it was only showing me 100 cards per day, but as you see later on, you're going to get always more than 100 cards. So if you don't move this up, you're never going to get the correct thing, and I recommend doing that from the beginning and not being an idiot like me, and doing that. You can fix this. This is like when you first see the card, that's going to be like the 1 day in the middle or 4 days there. I haven't changed that. I don't see a reason to change that. I mean, I kind of like the default settings on that. There's another one. Let's see if I could find it. I'm really bad at doing this on the spot. Let's see if it's here. Oh yeah, so you're gonna go ahead, click on exactly what I did. Tools, preferences. You're gonna want to go to where it says basic. Your next day starts at. You're gonna put this at whatever you want. I have it so 4 hours past midnight, it's gonna reset again, right? So 4 hours past midnight, at 4 in the morning, you're gonna get your cards resetting that day. You can change this to whatever you want. My friend actually has it post afternoon, so he does them in the mornings every day, and then like at 1 p.m. it actually goes ahead and resets the cards for him. You can really do whatever you want. I really haven't really messed around with anything else. I haven't found the reason to. I've been pretty steady at doing my things. You're gonna want to head and do them every day though. Like even if there's a day that you feel like you can't add new cards, please just do your reps. Just do your like study now or whatever. It's really important that you don't miss it, because in the whole algorithm of showing you the cards right before you forget it, it goes down to waste. And I didn't really go in on the theory about it, because when you buy the book, it'll not teach you, because it's not has nothing to do with SRS. You could just look up a bunch of other SRS related videos, and then we'll go more in depth to that. This is just more of a how to use Anki tutorial. So now I'm going to open up my Anki on my phone to teach you, because my friend actually fucked this up his first time too. What's really important is that you actually sync your stuff. So after you make your deck, boom, it's way easier, as you can see, because you just copy and paste from the website. It's way easier to make your cards from your computer. In order to get it on your phone, because as you see 114 cards, if I had to wait, I already did 39 cards. If I had to wait until I got home every single day to do all of these cards, I would freaking die. Today I barely did any because I had a pretty busy day at work. But usually I get most of them done. So when I get home, I only have to do like 50 cards. If I had to do all 150 every single day when I got home, it would make my life so much worse. So having the mobile version is just 10 times more convenient. So what you're going to do is after you finish here, you either close your thing or you sync it. But in order to do that, you actually have to make sure you sign in to your account on both. But you just make an email and password. It's really simple setup. And once you click sync, it's going to go directly to your phone, and vice versa. After you go ahead and on your phone you finish doing your stuff, you want to click the synchronize button. That whichever one you do it from first, it's going to automatically happen on the other one once you open it up, so you don't have to really be worried about that. But I do recommend after you make your deck, if you don't close this, because if you close it, it automatically syncs for you. But or click the synchronize button, or it's not going to appear on your phone, and it's going to be kind of more annoying and more a nuisance than that. So I do really strongly recommend you get the Anki iOS or Android version. Yes, the iOS version costs $25. Yes, it is 100% worth it. I cannot stress how much worth it is. Like, there might be days where you're just literally busy the whole day and you can't make it home. But little by little, every bathroom break, you do like 10 cards. When you're eating, you can do your cards. You can get your reps done at, on the road, at home or whatever. Not on the road while driving. You know what I meant. You can do them while not being necessarily home just by having the app. And yes, it's $25, and yes, it's a bit pricey, but it does get the job done, and it's just convenient. It's because it's not only for your Japanese studies. You can use this for literally anything in life, technically, anything that you need to remember. So yeah, it's really useful. This is probably like the worst tutorial ever on YouTube, but this is just unscripted, and I just want to have the general gist of how to add cards and stuff like that. However, if I did miss anything, feel free to comment below because I'll gladly answer your questions. But yeah. And last bit of news is if you want to practice your Japanese and you're down for that, go ahead and join our Discord server. I'll post that also in the description. We have like around 50 members now where we're just talking about, our general methods of studying, and we practice Japanese and just a general hangout spot. So yeah, shameless plug there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was fucking terrible. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It was unscripted. I just got home from work and I just wanted to make this video. So hopefully I help out anyone because I got kind of confused on how to make my deck out at first. But yeah, hopefully you guys start your RTK journey soon. Yeah, peace out.